What home office expenses are tax-deductible in 2019-2020? When it comes to tax deductions, many people are thrown into quandary, especially given the current situation. This video will discuss how working from home may affect your tax deductions, and give you an insight into the home office tax deductions in 2019 and 2020. With the global outbreak of COVID-19, millions of people are now working from home. How does this affect the average taxpayer? Can you claim home office tax deductions? What are the things related to your professional life that are still tax deductible? And how does the TCJA affect tax deductions for home offices? All of this will be discussed in this video. In essence, anyone who is self-employed or owns a small business, and meets certain criteria discussed later in this video, can still benefit from home office tax deductions. But as a result of the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, people who are employed by any organization cannot claim any home office tax deductions. The Tax Cuts and Jobs Act and working from home. The President of the United States, Donald Trump, signed a 200-page bill on December 22 in 2017. With effect from 2018 up till 2025, this affected all taxpayers. From buying, selling, or owning property, to child tax credit, everything was affected to some extent by the new bill. But with regards to the main subject matter of this topic, this act discontinued the home office tax deductions for any employed personnel. So even though you might be working from home now, because of the lockdown, if you are an employee of any organization, you are not entitled to any home office tax deductions. However, there are certain tax deductions relevant to your professional life you can still claim even if you are employed. Stick around and those will be discussed in this video as well. Who can still claim home office tax deductions? If you are a self-employed individual, may it be a freelance illustrator, a content creator, or even a self-employed practitioner, you can still claim home office tax deductions. However, there is a certain criterion that you must meet to qualify for these tax deductions. The video will now go in depth as to what this criterion is, the two primary methods of claiming this benefit, and other tax deductions that you might be eligible for even if you can't directly claim the home office tax deductions. Criteria of eligibility for home office tax deductions for self-employed people. So, you are self-employed, which means you check the first box when it comes to being eligible for the home office tax deductions. But you need to have a home office to claim this benefit. If you think you can work from your couch or your bed and still claim this benefit, you're mistaken. For you to be eligible for this tax deduction, you must meet the conditions discussed next. You must have a dedicated home office. To claim the home office tax deductions, you must have a dedicated office space in your home that you use primarily for your professional work. You cannot have an office space that you use for personal activities as well as professional activities. This space must be separately identifiable to be only used for professional purposes. So that means that working on your kitchen counter where you eat after packing your laptop, or the room where your kids run amok after your conference call would not qualify as a home office. Does it have to be an entire room? Not necessarily. As mentioned earlier, a home office is only a separately identifiable space where you perform professional activities only. This need not be an entire room, although that may be the case. Even a separate table which has all your work-related things qualifies as a home office. So a home office may only be just a table with your laptop and/or books etc. where you do freelance work, or an entire room with a desk and sofas where you meet with clients or patients. The bottom line is that it must be identifiable as a professional workspace. Do you have to exclusively do all your work at your home office? The simple answer is no. You might get lazy now and again and send emails on your bed, or go to Starbucks to finish your work because your roommate's being too annoying. But most of your professional work has to be done at your home office. It should be the primary setup where you do most of your professional work. A simple way to judge if your workspace qualifies as a home office. Just to streamline everything that has been mentioned up till now in this video, here is a handy chart released by the IRS to help you judge if your workspace qualifies as a home office. Don't worry, if you can't read it all now, we will put a link in the description below so you can download the PDF directly. If everything checks out, then you are eligible for the home office tax deduction. Now we will see how you can find the amount you can save and how to claim the deduction. Methods to find the amount you can deduct. There are two methods to find the amount you can save through home office tax deductions. One is the standard method and the other the simple method. Although the standard method requires precise calculations, it may very well save you more money when it comes to paying your taxes. The reason is that often you can put any maintenance and makeover costs of your home office in this category as well. But if you are only working in your home office for, let us say, just this lockdown period, then maybe the simple method would be more suitable. The standard method to find home office tax deductions. To find out the amount you can save through this method, you will have to find the relative percentage that your home office takes up in your entire home. Let us say your entire home is 1,000 square feet, and your home office is only 100 square feet. That means you claim 10% of your entire home-related expenses as the home office tax deductions. Your home-related expenses include your mortgage interest, insurances, utility taxes, etc. For a list of eligible expenses, kindly check the IRS Publication 587, Business Use of Your Home. The simple formula to find the amount you would be saving would be as follows. Home office area, divided through the area of the entire home multiplied with the total home expenses. To better understand these calculations and expenses, see the instruction to the IRS Form 8829. The simple method to find home office tax deductions. For the quick and simple method, you would claim $5 for each square foot of your workspace that qualifies as a home office, up to 300 square featuring. So, if you had a 150 square feet home office, you would claim $1,505 equals $750. This method gives you a rough estimate as to what you can save and might be a good short-term solution. Also, it is easier to use since you would have to keep a lot of records when doing the standard method. But using the standard method is more cost-effective and recommended on the long run. How to file for the home office tax deductions. If you do your calculations through the simplified method, you report the deductions directly to Schedule C, whereby all your business income and expenses are reported. If you chose the standard method, you must submit the Form 8829 along with your income tax return. Also, you must then report your deductions on Schedule C. Types of expenses that are eligible for deductibility. As per the IRS Publication 587, Business Use of Your Home, the following expenses can be claimed for deductibility. Direct expenses. For direct expenses, the deductibility is possible in full, except partial deductibility in daycare businesses. These expenses are only for the home office and include any painting, repairs or maintenance of the home office. Indirect expenses. These expenses are deductible based on the percentage of the total space your office takes up in your entire home. These expenses are for running your entire home and include your insurance, utilities, rent, security systems, telephone and internet bills, and general repairs. Unrelated expenses. These expenses are not deductible at all. These include all expenses of your home apart from the home office. This may include your lawn care or maintenance of any other part of your home that is not your home office. Conclusion. All in all, it is worth checking what you may be eligible for when it comes to tax deductions. And if you do pass the criteria of being eligible for the home office tax deductions, you better get calculating your home office area and collecting all the forms. We hope this video helped a bit to clear things up for you as to what constitutes an eligible home office, the eligibility of the home office tax deductions, and about the deductibility of different expenses, and most importantly, will let you save that hard-earned cash. Disclaimer: the contents of this website are intended to convey general information only and not to provide legal advice or opinions. The contents of this website, and the posting and viewing of the information on this website, should not be construed as, and should not be relied upon for, legal or tax advice in any particular circumstance or fact situation. The information presented on this website may not reflect the most current legal developments. No action should be taken in reliance on the information contained on this website, and we disclaim all liability in respect to actions taken or not taken based on any or all of the contents of this site to the fullest extent permitted by law. An attorney should be contacted for advice on specific legal issues.